Hey Angel. YouTubers, they start a video with a bit of a bang, you know? They speak loudly, they catch your attention right away. There's all this energy like seeping out of the screen and you're hooked. I don't seem to have that quality. That being said, now that you're here, I was thinking that we could look at apartment listings together, because one of my favorite things to do, which is honestly a really sad thing to say, maybe not like favorite, but I really enjoy, let's put it like that, I really enjoy looking at apartment listings and real estate that I cannot afford and will most likely never be able to afford, unless I win the lottery, of course. You know, I feel like the Euro jackpot is gonna be mine any day now, but until then, I enjoy just looking. It's kind of like, it's a different type of window shopping, if you will. I also imagine that I'm not the only one who enjoy looking at apartment listings. I have a strong feeling that there's like a group of us who gets a kick out of looking at homes we can't afford. And so I thought today we could look at listings in Spain. You see, a couple years ago, I was lucky enough to live there. Then COVID happened, lost my job, ran out of money, made the adult decisions to go home. That doesn't mean I'm still not dreaming of returning at some point, preferably to my own apartment. And so I'm doing a little bit of research and I have some thoughts on what I would like. So basically, I have pre-selected two different listings. One is a house and one is an apartment. And I'm going to share with you why I love them and also why they're not really like hitting the spot exactly, you know, like what are the things that I'm missing? Because in this imaginary world in which I'm a freaking gazillionaire, I don't have to even consider if I can afford to remodel or upgrade or whatever. So the website that I use to look at apartment listings in Spain is called Idealista. They also have listings in Italy and Portugal, I believe, and there's a lot of good stuff on there. If you like dreaming, this might just be your next internet destination. I have pre-selected two listings. The very first one is a terraced house for sale in Paseo Garevi, which is in Satuna, Begur. Now, Begur is a quaint little place in the, wow, geography. It's along the coast, more specifically Costa Brava, which is maybe my favorite costa. So this is a townhouse that is located right in the main square of Cala de Satuna. It's an old fisherman's village. The house needs certain reforms, but the base is good. Built in the year 1800. Let's do the virtual tour. Can we do it like full screen? Okay, there's a possibility of making a summer kitchen here. I do, however, really like the built-in seating. And oh wow, would you look at that? Beautiful views of the sea. You can even see the beach. Now, these are the potential neighbors that you might not feel comfortable getting your tits out in front of, but lots of space, love it. Also, I feel like these ceilings are typical Spanish architecture. I'm speaking like I know what I'm talking about, but I feel like when you look at pictures of Spanish homes and Spanish architecture, and also from my experience being in Spain a lot, beams, wooden beams in the ceiling is very typical. Anyway, beautiful sunroof, love it. Let's go inside the house. One of the reasons that made me actually fall in love with this home is also like a lot of the old furniture inside and like the little details. I love that this little lamp here on the wall, that's super cute. Also this little moment here, I don't know what you would put there, but I like it. And honestly, if I were to buy this house, which in this pretend scenario I am, I would ask to buy a lot of the interiors with the house. Not all of it, but like some of it. I really like these little touches. I think that's really cool. Let's have a look at the picture. It's cute. Now this is the upper floor, I guess. And another thing that I really love about the Spanish homes and architecture are the tiles. As you will see in both the listings, there are some chef's kiss tiles going on, which when you have all like white walls like this, I feel like it's such a nice contrast. Dark beams in the ceiling and then colorful tile. Like you wouldn't want to paint this room blue, for instance. Like, no thank you. Okay, let's go over here. So there's a small little balcony over here, which I guess leads either into the like a courtyard or towards the main square, who knows. Okay, let's go over here. Also, this is a cute touch now. I don't know where this door leads because I can't open it, but to one side here we have I guess it's a sitting room, which has an awful couch, but again, I quite like the pictures on the walls. And oh, also that's really cool. I like that. So even though this is like a living room, front room type of thing, I would consider making this into a main bedroom. I love the idea of waking up on a sunny day, opening the balcony doors and have views of the ocean. I don't know what that voice was all about, but yes, I would consider making this into a bedroom. Then on the opposite side, there is a bedroom. Let's go inside. Now this window leads into the staircase, so that's kind of like sad for whoever's sleeping here on a really hot day. But then again, the Spanish brick homes, they are quite cold inside, so that's fine. And I would probably ask to keep the furniture here because this would most definitely be a guest bedroom. I would probably change a few things, but it's cute. Let's go into the bathroom. Now this bathroom is not that exciting. It's actually kind of sad. So this is probably one of the rooms that I would consider remodeling. Maybe making it a little bit more modern. So we have the front room, which is now the main bedroom, and then another guest bedroom. This door, we don't know where it leads. Then out here we have the like little balcony, and then I guess let's go over here. And here's another bedroom, and I love these little like mattress covers or bedspread thingies. I also really like this closet, so I would ask to keep all of this. Actually, maybe I wouldn't keep these beds though. They're not really my cup of tea. Oh, and here you can peep into that other bedroom. Okay, let's go downstairs. So now we're on the first floor. Also, humor me, somebody. What are these called? Somebody tell me. I can't be bothered to Google it right now. Here's another bedroom. So I guess this is one of the main bedrooms, which is nice, but again, no windows. Also, definitely here are some examples of what needs to be fixed. I quite like that this little lamp is the same fabric, or not fabric, material as the beds. I don't know if you noticed in the upstairs bedroom, they also had one picture above each bed, which I think is kind of cute. Here they have all the matching like material, the beds, the lamp, the chest of drawers, the mirror, this chair even. Okay, let's go back outside. Let's move over here. On this side we have an awful mirror, nothing wrong with it, but it's just a little bit too much ornaments on this mirror for my liking, so I probably change this for something more simple. But before we go out here, let's have a look at this front room, because I guess this is like the front room, living room, kitchen area kind of thing without it actually being a kitchen. So here you have a dining table and this built-in little shelf thingy, which I think is actually adorable and would make a really nice little coffee corner thingy. One of the apartments that I lived in Barcelona did have similar built-in shelves, which is quite nice to store like your dry foods and stuff. But definitely liking this pantry thingy. I also love that there is a fireplace, because even though Spain is a really warm and lovely country in summer, from my experience, it gets strangely cold in winter. I mean, it's not even that strange. It's winter, it's fine. It's cold. Long story short, love that there is a fireplace. In terms of this living room thing, one thing that I would change decor-wise, I would, first of all, I would get rid of all the furniture. And then I would install different curtains, because I don't like the idea of tourists peering through the windows. But overall, pretty cute sitting room, right? Also, these furniture have to go because these types of chairs are highly uncomfortable. I'm not a fan, but I definitely love this, so that will get to stay. But this and all of this would have to go, except the lamps. I would move them to a bedroom. That's my personal taste. Here's another view of the mirror, which I'm not a huge fan of, but color-wise, it's cute. Let's go to the kitchen, because as strange as it is, the kitchen is not actually inside the house. You have to go through the front door here, and then this is the like main entrance. and the kitchen is in here. First, let's look upstairs. So these are the balconies that you can go out to, which is kind of nice. And this toilet over here would need to be fixed a little bit, as you can tell. Definitely in need of some TLC. But I suspect this toilet would be the, like, you know, where you drop the kids off, as my friend would nicely put it. Let's move into the kitchen. Now, the thing about this kitchen is that it's clearly a dark room. It is also pretty old. And so I imagine some of you would be like, oh, oh, oh. I don't know. But some of you would not be fans of this type of kitchen. The kitchen is also probably one of the rooms that I would do something about. But I would at the same time try to keep as much of the original stuff as possible. Like this tile, for instance, even though it's not my favorite color, I think it's kind of cool. And we'd probably try to keep it. Same with the countertops, they look like they're stone or marble or something. So I would probably just change the stuff underneath while still trying to keep the atmosphere fairly the same. I would also change out the tiles on the floor because I do not like them. Let's move into this little breakfast nook, which is very dark, and I suspect this is where the fridge and stuff goes. So potentially this is also, you know, where you get really drunk with your family late at night and playing cards or something. Excellent wine bottle storage. All this seating and stuff looks really uncomfortable, so would change that. But overall, in the grand scheme of things, I would keep it fairly similar, but I would change the seating. I also probably would put a round table here to make it easier to move around. So yeah, overall, freaking love this home. I think it's adorable, and I would love to have it as a holiday home. Imagine just like being like, hey guys, do you want to come to my summer house in Satuna Bagur? Let's spend the entire summer. I would definitely love owning a house like this. My initial thoughts was that this house is probably quite dark on the inside, which I think my suspicion was correct. Another thing is that the only outside area is the rooftop, which is like nice, but when I have all the money in the world, I would maybe like to have a garden. But then again, 25 meters from the beach. So, you know, if I had 1,100,000 euros, I would consider it. Would you? Okay, so let's move on to the other option, which is a flat in Barcelona. Even though I love the idea of living in, or like vacationing in an old home like the one we just saw, I also really like the idea of owning a luxury apartment. Now, I just kind of chose this amongst a long list of similar listings. It has newly been remodeled or upgraded, which is partly taking some of the fun out of it because, again, in this scenario where I am filthy rich, I do want the opportunity to remodel a place like the way that I want it. So in a way, it's kind of silly, but whatever. Before we get started, let me read some of the listing information. The renovation has respected and enhanced old elements such as original carpentry, ceilings with spectacular moldings, and Nolla floors in perfect condition. These are the floors that I love, Nolla floors. Did a quick Google search, and it's this, which I'm a huge sucker for Nolla floors. So now you know, we both learned something new. Anyway, let's do a virtual tour. Here's the kitchen. And as you can see right away, the floors are amazing. There's also molding in the ceiling, and I suspect this being original considering what the text about the apartment said. Now, this entire room is about 50 square meters apparently, which is like bigger than my current apartment, which is like nice to put into perspective. Let's look at the kitchen. I love the idea of having a fresh kitchen, like big old kitchen. Also, this has the fan. This is like silly details that I guess you reach a certain age and you start dreaming about what type of fan you would have over your where you cook. Anyway, would love to have a kitchen like this. This is like, I guess, living room and dining room. When you look at the ceiling, it has these beams that kind of separates or creates sections in this room. So over here in this corner, I would probably have a sofa and more like a lounge or like a chill area. Then in the middle here, under this section, I would probably have like a big dining table. Ooh, wine fridge, like that. So you get my vision, like sofa, lounge area over there, and then big dining table in the middle. I'm here for it. Let's check out what this room is. So I guess this is like a nice little pantry, which we like. And then in here is a closet. Let's go into the hallway. First room to the left is a small bedroom, or perhaps an office. You know, I'm dreaming of having an office. But yeah, this is like a potential, like a small little office or maybe a guest bedroom. Every time I'm gonna say guest bedroom, I wanna say best guest room. Over here, we have a small little toilet. Maybe in this apartment, this would be the drop your kids off toilet. If you don't know what that means, it means a number 2, okay? Silly. Here's the hallway, and as you can see, like everywhere, the tiles are just, they just keep on giving. Another room, small room, and this leads into, oh, possibly a bedroom, which leads into a bathroom. I don't know if this is like the main bedroom or if this would be like a guest bedroom. Let's go down here. This is another bath. A lot of people showering in this place, I guess. I mean, having multiple bathrooms is a dream. One can shower, one can shit, and you don't need to know what the other one's doing. Also, if you're both going out at the same time and are chronically late, like I am, it's nice to have multiple bathrooms so you can have one each. So far, have we seen 2 or 3 bedrooms? I don't remember. And then in here is another bedroom. And then we move into another room, which I guess is the main bedroom. I'm not sure. Oh, that came out British. So here we have a glass veranda, or like a balcony, which is perfect in winter when you still want to kind of step outside, but not really. It opens up to a non-glass balcony. Can I not go that way? Oh, shoot. Closet space. Okay, so this is the main bedroom. So I guess you would put your bed over here, and then this is your little walk-in closet moment, which I love. I mean, I wouldn't have enough clothes to put in it, but I like it. Look at this little camera doing this. So how many bathrooms are we at now? 3? 4? If you live in Barcelona, you might be able to see where this is. Nice little moment to say hello to your neighbors. What would be the correct feng shui? Feng shui. Wow, this is so boring. I'm sorry. This is very boring commentary. Anyway, I thought this apartment was lovely and I wouldn't mind buying it if I could. So yeah, those are my 2 options. I don't know, I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. These are my questions. Do you like apartment listings as much as I do? And do you imagine yourself buying expensive homes like this? You tell me, where would you like to live? And I will research it for you. Anyway, I hope you found this entertaining, and thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, I said bye a little bit too quickly. Which one of these would you choose? Would you choose the apartment in the city, or would you choose the quaint little house by the sea along the coast? Let me know. Okay, catch you next time.